Today I'm going to show you how to make these leather panel shorts, which are available at nastygal.com and asos.com. To make these shorts, you'll need leggings, faux leather fabric, scissors, something to mark your fabric with, a sewing machine, pins, and measuring tape. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to try on your leggings, and you want to try them on inside out, and you want to decide how long you want or how short you want your shorts to be. So I'm just going to do mine's like about right here, okay? And it's always better to go longer than to go shorter. Okay, so I just took my leggings off, and this is how we have it, okay? If you can see here on the side, we have the line. So what you want to do now is you want to take your leggings and basically hold in the middle, right? And do like this, okay? As if you wanted to put creases, okay? The way that you change your pants to put creases in them, you want to do that. Basically now what you want to do is you want to just make sure that this line is straight. You want to measure from here to here, so we have 12 inches, and then we're just going to add like a ½ inch seam allowance. I'm going to add a ½ inch seam allowance, which means it'll be like 12.5. So this is the line we want to follow. To here, 12.5, which is here. So then now we have this here, and we just want to connect it. And so this is what your straight line should look like. So now you just want to hold the pants together. You can pin it if you want, and then just cut. And there we have our shorts. So I have tried my shorts on, and now I want to take my measuring tape, and I just want to take like from the middle of my knee, and then I just want to bring it up to like about here, and that's basically where the leather is going to start. Okay, so mark it off. So that's the line for the leather. Okay, so this is what your two lines should look like. So I'm basically just going to take them off and draw these two lines again on the back. So now I have my shorts on backwards. You can see this is the line that I made originally, okay, but this is the front of the leggings. So I want to just go ahead and do the same thing on this side. So this is the back, and this is the front. So you can see here that the lines are not exactly straight. They're a little bit curved. Basically what you can do is just go ahead and where the part is curved, so for example like right here, you can just go ahead and take your measuring tape and make it straighter. This here was the original line, right? You see it's curved. So I just went over it with my measuring tape, and I made this second line, which is straighter. This is the front of my leggings, and this is the back of my leggings. Okay, you want to take your scissors and you want to cut along this line that you just did. Okay, so I just cut it. Okay, as you can see it's cut. So then you just want to flip these over and find the other line, right? So the other line would be like this one, and you want to cut along this line, okay? Okay, so this is what it should look like after you have cut out the shorts, okay? You have the original shorts and this piece, okay? And basically this piece is going to be our pattern piece, and we're going to trace this piece onto our leather fabric. Here we have our leather fabric. So this is the leather part, and then this is just the other side. So this is the fabric that we cut out from our pants. We basically just want to trace it onto the leather. Okay, so this is what your measurements and everything should look like. And then I went all the way around and I have about a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So we want to cut along the seam allowance. So this is what it looks like once it is cut out. Okay, so now basically what we want to do is we just want to go and basically sew it like this. So we're just going to sew our seam allowance all the way. You're basically folding over on this white line and you're sewing. And you just want to do this side and this side. We're going to leave the top as it is, and we're going to leave the bottom as it is. Okay, so this is the shorts from earlier, and this is what we have hemmed, right? So what you want to do now is you want to take this patch and you want to just fold it like this, and you want to have the correct side inside of the fold, right? Because remember, everything that we do is inside out. Okay, so do like that. And now what you want to do is you want to take this part, the top part of the shorts, and you want to connect it with this part. Okay, take the top part of this, you want to line it up with this line, because remember, this is the seam allowance. So you want to line it up here, and then you want to put the edge of this fabric onto where the edge of the seam allowance is, and you just want to pin it and just pin it down. When you sew, essentially you're just taking this piece and you're just gonna sew it on to the edge of this. Okay, so basically this is what it looks like, and then we just finished sewing this. Okay, so remember, this is inside out. When you turn it over on the right side, it's gonna look like this. Okay, so now basically what you want to do is you want to do a top stitch. I just finished doing the top stitch. I don't know if you can see it, but here it is. And you want to close it. So connect this part with this part of the shorts. Okay, and basically you want to do what you did before, and you basically want to just sew the edge of this to the edge of the leather part, and then all the way up. Okay, so let's do it. This is what they look like after you've sewn them, right? You have this, and then you have this part. So again, now what you want to do is, so you want to turn them on the right side. So we're going to go ahead and do the top stitch all the way on the edge of the leather. So now we have our top stitch going along the edge. So the next thing we want to do is we want to just go to the top and the bottom. So this is the top, and then go to the bottom of the shorts and hem it so we get a neat finish. Okay, so to do that, we're going to turn the shorts inside out again. Now you have the pants inside out, and you basically just want to take the top part of the shorts and you want to fold them down to where the white line is, and then fold. So hold your fingers in place and fold again, and that's gonna be how we're gonna hem it. Okay, take your pins and just keep it in place like so. And this is basically how we're gonna do the hem. But I've hemmed the bottom of the shorts, and I have also hemmed the top. So basically now you want to repeat the same steps. Everything you did on this side, you want to do on this side. Okay, so this is the final product. If you have any questions about anything, just leave a comment below and I will do my best to clarify. Check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.